Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew and you're once again watching to the Theme Park Dude. Today's video I talk all about how Walt Disney World officially announced that the virtual queues will no longer exist starting later this month for Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom as well as Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. Before I begin, it would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button as well as the like button to support the channel. Now, off to the video. Disney has unveiled that 1 week from the day of recording this, February 25th, a standby queue will be offered for both Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom Park and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. Disney's official statement says a virtual queue is in place through February 24, 2025. Guests will need to use the My Disney Experience app to enter this attraction, and a standby queue will not be available. But starting February 25th, 2025, a standby queue will be available and a virtual queue will no longer be offered for these attractions. Now, virtual queues have existed at both these attractions since this ride at the park has opened. Guardians, I've done that virtual queue probably close to 50 times, and Tiana's I've probably done around 15, 20 times. And personally, I've never not gotten a virtual queue in the day that I wanted to get it. But I know a lot of people struggle because of internet or just not knowing 100% exactly what to do and what time to press, because it's a pretty confusing process because you have to link all the passes together. You have to be on your phone a couple minutes before to refresh, just all that. But I never personally had an issue with virtual queues. The only time I disliked virtual queues was when I would come to the park later in the afternoon and I couldn't go ride Guardians or I couldn't go ride Tiana's, or back when Tron or Rise of Resistance had virtual queues, I couldn't go do those rides because of virtual queues. It just limited what you could do in your day at Disney if you didn't come, the whole day. And if you didn't get up at 7 a.m. for a longest time, you couldn't even ride the ride. Because that's back when the virtual queue was offered, was 7 a.m. and then 1 p.m. from inside the park. So what I'd have to do was get up at 6:50, get the virtual queue, and then I'd go to the park later in the day after school, which obviously now with college that can't happen, but back, last year and years before, that's exactly what I would do. But Guardians has been on a virtual queue for over 1,000 days. It's opened in summer of 2022, approaching its 3-year anniversary, and just now it's finally getting a standby queue. Rise of Resistance took a couple years as well, but Guardians has always had virtual queue. At least Rise of Resistance kind of went back and forth for a little bit, or at least they had a period where you didn't need a virtual queue. It was kind of interesting. But Guardians, however, has always had it. And it just, I love that ride. It's my favorite ride at Epcot. It's one of the best Disney rides of all time, in my opinion. So not being able to ride it if I go to Epcot for dinner or if I go in the afternoon was really frustrating and just sad for me, because half the time the ride was empty. There was just no one in there. But because of virtual queue, they couldn't just let anybody in there. Now, as for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, that ride has also pretty much always had virtual queue except for some after-hours events, which Guardians also did. But the official Disney after-hours events, there was virtual queue. But overall, I think it's very exciting to see Disney's finally listening to the fans, finally understanding that we don't want to get up at 6 a.m. on your vacation to book a Disney ride to ride later in the day. We just want to go enjoy the park. And if that means having to wait a couple hours or having to purchase a lightning lane, which will be offered for both of these attractions, then people are willing to do that way more than, it's going to have guest satisfaction go up. I just really think it's a great thing for guests, and I'm very excited for it, that the virtual queue is officially dead. And hopefully that means there's no more virtual queues in general. Obviously there probably will be for Villains or the next big thing that opens with Tropical Americas or whatever. But for the most part, it's good to see finally there will be no virtual queues at the resort for attractions as of February 25th. Thank you so much for reaching the end of this video, and if you enjoyed, please remember to leave a massive like and subscribe for future theme park content. I'm going to be getting more of a steady video schedule out over the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that, and make sure you stay subscribed to the channel because this summer will be very epic here. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day, everyone. See ya. Bye.